color in your hair.
Imagine for a moment the world's worst car crash or accident that you have ever seen. Imagine the smoke, skid marks, the broken glass everywhere on the concrete, metal from the car, screams from the victims, and maybe even a little bit of blood. Off in the distance, a siren approaching the scene. Bystanders running to assist. Moments later, you'll hear the fatalities involved. This is a problem in America. That's right, we're talking about texting and driving. Why does this affect you and I? 20 plus years ago, this wasn't an issue. There was not cell phones. The problem back then was drinking and driving, which is still a major issue in today's world. AAA estimates that 21% of teens drivers are involved in fatal accidents in texting and driving. Texting and driving using handheld devices in the vehicles is preventable. The National Safety Council reports that cell phones use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes a year. In 2013 alone, 3,154 people were killed in distraction-related accidents. Minor injuries, serious injuries, or somewhat never recovered. Bottom line is, don't text and drive. Some may ask, why does this matter to me? Well, out of the 3,154 lives that were taken from distraction-related accidents, you have a chance of 1 in 4 of getting into a texting and driving accident. Sometimes this may not relate to you specifically, but what about the guys in front of you, the woman beside you, or the teenagers in front of you? Even though you may not be using a device, someone around you might be. For every 5 seconds that you take your eyes off the road and look at a text or answer a phone call, that is equivalent to a 0.08 alcohol level, which is legally drunk. Texting and driving causes a life and is 100% preventable. Additionally, this is a result of traffic citations. Multiple states have banned texting and driving in communication devices. The number is gradually climbing, and police are creating task forces that crack down on texting and driving. The average citation for a first offense is $175. As somebody that has experienced and firsthand been involved in shattered lives during high school, I have been through everything that you could ever imagine, from being covered in blood, being hit by a drunk driver, or texting, being transported to the ER and passing away, and having an obituary left in the memorial of my life. It is not always drugs and alcohol, but more often it's involved with a handheld device. These are all preventable accidents. 94% of drivers support to ban texting and driving, but they still do it. It's no secret that this is a major problem. We need to educate our youth, we need to educate ourselves, and we need to educate our community around us about the danger of texting and driving. In closing, let me just say this. Texting and driving is illegal. It is not smart, and it clearly represents tons of lives that have been lost that could have been saved, and many more that were injured. Plus, a lot of money that could have been saved in terms of insurance rates, tickets, and hospital trips. Listen to me when I say this. Before you get into your vehicle, put your phone away. It's not worth your life, anybody else's life, and the ones that were lost. Thank you.